Good morning. It is 9:56 a.m. Mountain Time on Wednesday, November 27th, 2019. I'm Christiana Ellis, and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. I've been sleeping a lot this week, which speaks to probably how much more of an effect it has on me when I don't get enough sleep normally. Yeah. But, I think that's frequently the case. But, in any event, it's good. Good getting lots of good sleep. It's part of what you want to do on a vacation. So yesterday we ended up with a ton of snow, as I mentioned in my video yesterday. And I think we probably got somewhere in the neighborhood of like 14 inches. Depending on which there's a couple of different weather stations around Longmont. There was a lot of wind, so it kind of drifted too. And so I helped shovel the driveway, which is something I hadn't really had to do in a while because, I live in the Boston area and of course there's lots of snow there, but I live in a building where I don't have to shovel the driveway or anything. And I have covered parking. So most of those things are not something that is a problem for me on a regular basis. So, my arms are a little bit sore today because it was kind of wet, heavy snow, but, we got it there. And it was a good workout. But, so yesterday we kind of just, hung out. We weren't planning on going anywhere due to the weather. So we, hung around, helped my dad get Netflix on his big TV. And we watched a few movies. Like one that we watched that I hadn't seen in a long time was Rumble in the Bronx, which is a Jackie Chan movie from the 80s. Maybe 90s. I'd have to look it up now that I think about it, but somewhere in there. And boy, that movie is very silly. I like it, but you know what? That's my mom calling. I'm going to text her while I record this video that I will call her back in just a moment. Just because if I stop the recording now, I would have to start all over because it's not 5 minutes yet, and if I don't want to answer the call on the video just because I don't know that I could have done that, I guess. Call back in a moment. We'll call back. So I don't think. There we go. So yeah. Where was I? Rumble in the Bronx. Obviously it's, some classic Jackie Chan stuff, and, he's so charismatic and fun and goofy, has a sense of humor about himself, even as he's obviously awesome with the martial arts stuff. Lots of fun. And, some of the voices in that movie are a little bit ridiculous in the sense that almost every single line of dialogue is 80-yard, and a lot of it doesn't really match up very well to the stuff that a few of the actors are saying, just because, of course, they're trying to... if I recall correctly, this is one of the first movies where, they're trying to take these Hong Kong action movie, kung fu movie stars and make a movie that is internationally, accessible. And so, even if they speak English okay, they, might have a thick accent and want to have it, covered a little bit. But even then, some of the other characters who clearly are speaking English are still having just sort of ridiculous accents and stuff like that. And then by the end of that movie, there's a hovercraft chase through the city. And at one point, Jackie Chan is jousting it with a Lamborghini and a giant sword. And it's pretty great. And of course, there's also the trivia of there was a particular stunt involving the hovercraft where he actually broke his foot and had to be in a cast that they put an elastic sock around that was painted like a shoe so that they could still shoot after that with him in his cast, which is pretty ridiculous. And, so it was a good movie to rewatch, to revisit. I enjoyed it. Yep. So, that and other things like that were pretty much what consisted of yesterday. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. I'm going to be transitioning over to my mom's house later today, just to spend half the trip with mom and dad. And of course, tomorrow is the big Thanksgiving dinner, and looking forward to that. And I hope all of you, whatever it is that you're getting up to this week or tomorrow, I hope that you have a good time. And I'll talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes.